Hello everyone out there on Twitch and on YouTube. Welcome to the finale of Stalker Conjurer of Fedhas. So far my only tournament game that I started way back at the beginning of the tournament and have just been playing in very small pieces. I meant to finish this character up during the week, but due to being busy I didn't quite have the time. And did want to make sure that I streamed it, so we're finishing it up on the last day of the tournament. The tournament ends in only 5 hours. So my thought is I can ascend this character and then we can see, maybe there's a character I can ascend in 4 hours. Might have to be something pretty brainless if I'm actually going to pull it off, but it wouldn't be bad to play like a low stress, easy character anyway. It's a char dump if anybody wants that link, but this is a Firestormer. Apparently I'm in Viz. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember why. I went in Viz before trying to enter Zot and not realizing that I didn't actually have my third rune. So now we got to go to Vaults. And Vaults is, so this character is a Firestormer, but they don't have a ton of MP, to be quite honest. What are they? What's their fail rate? Racing Evoke. I'm actually going to switch over and try to focus on just a bit of Evo and spellcasting and see if I can't get some more MP, because I would really like to have more than 40. Be nice to get up to like low 50s if I can. I don't really want to wear a Ring of Magical Power because I would prefer to have more spell power so I can kill things. Right now I'm at 88% spell power, which is pretty good. I guess I should... Oh, hello friend. Just took him out with Iron Shot. So I guess I should talk about what my strategy is going to be for Vaults 5, which is pretty much going to be... Oh, first of all, before I do this, Chain Armor, Potion of Brilliance. How much Brilliance do I have? I have 5. I might go buy that Brilliance pot, but... what is my hat? Robe? Any other robe? Interestingly, not many robes with egos generated this game. Nor a lot of additional bucklers. I can't find one with any ego at all, actually. So that's just the way it went. This is what I enchanted up myself. So... could use... So my thought is probably to go ahead and use a Potion of Haste. I do have 6 of them. I don't want to burn through them too rapidly. And what I'm probably going to do is go down, head into the back corridor. I'm probably going to have to use the Blink Scroll, which seems okay. I'm going to be preemptively hasted. Don't really need any particular resistances, so I'm not going to quaff. I could with 8 potions. It's like, there could be a lightning bolt somewhere, which would hurt. Or even... Well, resistance doesn't give you RN, it just gives you... I already have really good RF, I have RC. Give me R poison, R elect, but that's not going to be relevant. So yeah, I'm going to head into the back corridors and make a little mini Fedhas farm. Don't really want to, with Firestorm, you don't really want to try to do it from the center, so I can't really use the stairs for a lot of resting. I don't really like the random teleport due to the flimsiness of this character. It can work fine, but it's probably just going to end up costing me some HP. I would avoid potentially having to deal with much of the arrival area but gaining back Fedhas piety is pretty good. So I'm actually going to lean a little bit more initially on just Fedhas stuff. Thankfully I am at 6 stars, so I'll be able to make at least, say, 4 Oaklobs or so, and then maybe make a couple Ballistos, and hold fort for a bit, maybe make some of my own additional summons. I don't actually have a lot. I have a box of beasts, and a phantom mirror, so I can't really make too many. I do have 1 scroll of summoning, that could also be quite helpful. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna go down. Ugh, that sucks. I didn't check where I was. Lost a little bit of haste there, but that's fine. I have not been really on it when it comes to like making sure I am in the right spot for stuff. So this vault down here looks pretty nice. That's just a Tengu Reaver. That one's a very open one right there. That one's also quite open and open, so I'm gonna head down and blink. This guy I don't care about. Entropy Weaver. About you, Entropy Weaver. That's possibly a shapeshifter, is my guess. Elephant? That's definitely a shapeshifter. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is make a Ballisto here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, that'll do the job. He can hold fort. I actually wanted to do an Oaklob. Here we go. So this should hold down a bunch of stuff, just these 4 on their own, for stuff that comes into Los. I'm going to try to be conservative on... I don't know if they can shoot over each other is one thing, so I have to be a little bit cautious about that. And I can certainly use my Demon Trident of Freezing to good effect. Good. Good. I'm liking it so far. I don't know if these guys will get shots or not. I'm going to grow another Oaklob right here to handle the... Now this guy can't shoot over my Ballistos. I'm going to move forward and make... I have to be careful about placing a... So we've dropped down. Thank you for the follow, PD Pole. We'll make one more Oaklob right behind me in case stuff gets hairy. There we go. That looks good. So I'm not really using Firestorm very much. I'm going to lean on Fedhas because, again, MP is limited. Once I can start resting, I can start Firestorming a bit more. These Oaklobs should make very short work of anything that comes into Los. My only issue is need to make use of them before they all expire. Okay, that one got me with the lightning bolt, but doing a good job so far. It's Tengu Reaver. Yeah, now we're at full MP. I'm gonna go back and check on the oak lobs. Might as well use these guys and while I got them. I'm gonna get our piety back up. Looks like they're starting to disappear a little bit. Not gonna make any more. So that worked very well. I did have to consume some resources. Lost a blink scroll. Lost a haste potion, but with that we've lost our oak lob. So we're back up to full piety. So that's good. Once Evo stops, I might switch over and train up some Invo. So you can see that you can get a sense with 15 Invo, which is a decent amount, how long an Oak lasts. Definitely enough for a solid fight. So at this point, the name of the game is going to be fall back and use Firestorm as much as you can, fall back and rest. I'm going to go peek over here, Firestorm this guy. What is Firestorm? Sure, I want to hit as much stuff as I can. Want to stay at as much good MP as I can. Now we're gonna fall back. Not a bad idea. So this fire giant is, oh, look at what Spicy Boys brought. That is, concerning. Okay. He had Rift, which has, I don't know if monsters get the range boost from Rift. I think they do. That's a spooky weapon to have in the hands of a monster for sure. But I can't wield it and swap from it. It's very cool. I would love to use it, but due to distortion, I can't actually make good use of it. The amulet is kind of cool as a swappable source of Arlek. I don't think I have it otherwise, so I can absolutely swap to that if I want some Arlek. This guy's already hasted. Yeah, I didn't quite clear out this vault. We're just gonna take it slow and firestorm our way through stuff. It's always good to like max out the range of your firestorm so that you can hit stuff that's out of Los. And now I'm out of MP, so I've got to watch it. If I run out of MP, I also can't do very much with Fedhas, so it's kind of the counterplay that's going on here. Whoa. Did you haste it? How did he, What's, Mystic Blast? Okay, now we can hit him. Might go ahead and make an Oak Club for this guy. Let them deal with the... Give them a little bit of help. Okay, that worked out alright. So Lich. There's definitely still some stuff in this vault. This guy we're gonna have to iron shot. He drained me real good. Oh, dang. Then another one? Gonna finish you off with some acid, I think. You sneaked right up on me. It's a character that'll also like to have some more dodging for sure. Probably switch off over to dodging after evocations. It's pretty costly, or maybe some fighting would be good too, because we just don't have a lot of HP to spare. Any spells we wanna? Ignition. Oh, I forgot I have ignition. I gotta remember that. You know what? Ignition honestly would have been a pretty good call too for the ambush now that I think about it. It's not really it's sort of the same problem though. You have to cast it quite a lot. You really have to have overlap for it. I didn't have quite a critical mass of monsters for it to be really good, but it's certainly a viable spell. There's all sorts of options you can do, of course. You can pick up some overpower. You know, you can pick up a spell like Ozokubu's Refridge is pretty good now. So you could even go in for a nice spell like that. Just lean mostly on your conj, use a Ice Enhancer Staff, and maybe you train up a little bit of ice. There's all sorts of things you can do to help with the crazy group fights where you really need MP efficiency. In general, though, these kind of characters really like for them to play in the fastest, sort of most kind of satisfying way. It's nice to have a stronger source of MP restoration. So I do like at least Vehement or something like Sif. One thing I like about Sif is you can just kind of keep spamming channel and not have to worry about MP, and then it's just all about casting your spell over and over again. It's less finessing. This Fedhas is a little bit of like anti-synergy in a way. But as you can see, it works. It certainly works. You lean on Fedhas when oh look, oh that's why this is a nastier vault. Fencer's Glove. Riposte. I don't think that's actually going to be better than it's probably a shapeshifter. So this vault happens to be a nasty like prize vault that has like nastier stuff. That's kind of why it was throwing a good amount of resistance my way, despite not otherwise looking particularly intimidating. Key thing for flimsy character like this is to avoid getting flanked and always have a plan for what happens if monster spooks you. Try to avoid getting spooked. Always rest up to full. Let's see where 14 gets us. We'll get a little bit of HP. Nice, got a blink scroll. But stand next to this guy. Oof. Now how did... That's certainly very interesting. See, this is what I'm talking about, like the flanking thing that can happen. So this is like kind of the worst situation. Because I've got this Eaton who has a ton of damage right next to me. He's hard to knock back with Mystic Blast. Then I've got a Gold Dragon who pour out a decent amount of range damage and also hits really hard. And on top of that, we have a Deep Elf Master Archer. I can't do this in a way that guarantees the Eaton gets hit. I do have 6 Scrolls of Fear. What's his MR like? His will is really bad, so I think I'm actually just going to use a Fear. and deal with this guy with there we go. That works nicely. Acid dragging him down. Very good. Now I can fall back and just rest up. So this getting flanked is what you want to avoid. Okay, Warg Shapeshifter. Gonna use that to use that to vamp back some MP. Kill the Reaver. And we're getting, you can see how easily I'm getting flanked in multiple directions. That's what's so spooky about walking into the middle of these rooms. There's just so much that can happen like that. Dazzling Flash. I have not used Dazzling Flash. I wonder what's its spell? Its spell power 100%. I'm gonna hold on to it. Just I'm waiting for the instance when it's gonna be good. I also shouldn't forget that I also do have just Fireball, which is a lot less costly and also does very good damage. And it's a little bit more convenient to manipulate. And also Ignition, yeah. I have to remember what spells I have. So, well, it's going good so far, though. No real close calls of any kind. I am at 52 out of 52. I wish I could drop something. Conj Staff. Are you relevant? Death. Do I have an RN swap? I don't. Probably don't really need to swap to RN. Probably. It's a bit silly to carry it around. I'm gonna drop the willpower ring. That's just really not. Resist corrosion. Don't need resist corrosion. Holy Word is a good scroll. That is worth a slot. Gonna drop amnesia for now. Drop that. Let's go ahead and turn off some of these things that I don't need extra of. That. So fine. Brand weapon, enchant armor, enchant weapon, amnesia. Okay, so that vault's all cleared out. What do we want to do next? This wide open one, it doesn't much matter. Wide open one might be scary. Might not be that scary. Just fireball this guy. Now we'll... Oh, okay. One of those jams, huh? They're awkwardly spaced. I'll just go ahead and firestorm them. And I firestorm some guys. Oh, miscast. Ghostly. I'm gonna go ahead and fire one more off. And fall back. Oh, Ancient Lich, and he's got me, so I have to be a little bit, I can cast 2 firestorms, quite possibly not enough to kill the Lich. Or I could just go ahead and make like 3 Oak Lobs, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Naturally it fails because why not? Oh wow. Guess he's like 2 can play at that game. Let's go ahead and hit him that way and down he goes. So I guess, interestingly, your plants do block reach. That seems a bug to me. Seems like they probably shouldn't do that. You hear a shout. You gonna fight him or what? Okay, guess you're not. It's a lot of the welcoming party that... Oh, you convoked. Very good. Plenty of fog. Don't have a lot to show for our spellcasting so far, just a few MP really. I mean, we are lowering our firestorm fail rate, just not very much. I guess I'm not even using wizardry right now, so that's cool. Having it 3% without wizardry is really nice. Be nice to get enough for another cast of firestorm, but Quicksilver. He did. The spell power is really nice. Again, just fall back. Block the Shadow Dragon from doing anything. Careful with this little area here. For this guy has lightning bolts, so I don't resist those. So watch out for this area over here, because stuff can spook you from over there. Before I go back in here, I'm just going to take a peek over to here and see if there's anything lurking on the other side. Doesn't seem like it, so now we can take a peek in. Somebody's got a nice staff. Vault Sentinel. I have really good MR, so I'm not too worried about Mark. Also, I've killed a lot of the vault already. What's up, Iggy? Iggy is concerned. Iggy, don't be concerned. We have the spell Summon Guardian Golem at our disposal. We literally cannot be killed at that point. What's up? Nope. Had to get into you for the nice PG. Yep. This is the proper background for NFC champion. Lich, you dead. Nope, we killed a Lich. It's been an ancient Lich fest of 2 ancient Liches. Look at this Convoker with his fancy ring mail. Eaton, though, only deserves a fireball, not a firestorm. Frost Giant, I don't like them, they get a firestorm. Dies in the fire cloud. You don't always have to recast it. Sometimes if you can see that the monster is almost dead,